Well, these are exciting times at Grace Crossing Bible Church. If you haven't heard, I want to be able to tell you that just this last Sunday afternoon, our covenant members gathered and they affirmed the decision or the direction of the elders by affirming that Scott would step into my lead pastor position. And that will be a one-year transition time. And we're just excited about how God has brought that about and what the future holds for us. A few things I want to say. First of all, thank you to all of the covenant members who engaged in this process. We had a number of meetings and you continued to pray and you asked questions, and it was just a wonderful process, a process that our church family hasn't been through for like 35 years. So it's something new to us, but we submitted it to the Lord, and the Lord worked in a beautiful way. It was a 95% affirmation vote, so we feel like that certainly is the will of God for us as we move ahead. One of the verses I was thinking of earlier today was Philippians 1:6, and you might be familiar with this, where the Apostle Paul writes, "I am confident of this very thing, that he who began a good work in you will see it through to completion." Now that certainly applies to the good work that God has began in each one of us. But it's interesting, the you in that verse is actually plural. So it's all of those believers there at Philippi. And I think even the church corporately, God began a good work there in Philippi and he saw it through to completion. So it was about 67 years ago that God began a work here in Estacada, and a number of pastors have come and a number of pastors have gone, and we're at this new season, and it's just another step of God completing the work that he began here in my life, in Scott's life, and all of us as we work together. So I'm excited about the future. And Scott, I want you to know that I'm with you, I'm supporting you, I'm praying for you, and I'm excited to see how God's going to use you ahead.
Yeah, it's something that as we submit to the will of God and his plans, just as I preached on this last, it's almost providential. We're in Romans 15 and preaching on the plans and how plans change and submitting all of it to the will of God. Like I said before, this is something that is exciting, but also something that, 10 years ago, I wasn't like, hey, I'm going to be the lead pastor of a church someday. But I'm excited where the Lord has led this church body, excited where the Lord has led me. And I'm just excited that May 18th is behind us. And I think we all are, because we can just move forward now. All the plans that we want to make, we can say, this is the direction we're going, not if something, happens. So I'm excited that Daniel's taken on the youth pastor role or youth director role. I'm excited that Jason's taken on the worship director role. Two men, both have been in our church for a number of years, have an extreme amount of faith in, and just wonderful to work with them both. And so it's amazing to see the Lord just piece all these things together. And I'm excited the direction he seems to be heading us. I'm excited that he's worked in your heart to really get on this school bandwagon. That's been something that I've like, oh, we should do that. But I realized real quickly how I'm not able to do that. I don't, versus some of the life experience you have, I think has put you more in that realm, at least more than me. So I'm excited that you're like, yeah, I want to kind of be the spiritual shepherd over this school as we look at the possibility of that moving down the road. So, and I look forward to the years to come, working together in that way. So it's amazing. And I'm just glad that we're here and we have unity moving forward. If you've been praying for this, thank you, and don't stop now. So we covet your prayers. I covet your prayers. The elders covet your prayers as we lead, as we try to discern what the will of God is, as we move forward in his timing, in his ways. So that's what we desire to do. So please continue to pray for that, and continue to pray for us as we do this transition over the next year, that it can just be smooth and we figure out how to do that, because I don't think either one of us has ever done this.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get it done.
All right. God bless.
See ya.